Amy Bishop's rampage in Alabama, it's a matter of serious concern. As citizens, you go around, you be friends with people, some intimate, some personal, all kinds of friendships, and you're not sure who you're really interacting with. But I think our case is a failure of two systems. First of all, individuals with disabilities are attempting to be able-bodied and want to accomplish things that able-bodied people are accomplishing. Quite recently, we became so political correct that you can't call people who don't have the ability as others retarded. You can't call them retarded, so that they could sneak in. And even people with Down syndrome, they show in movies where they're big this and profess and all that, and we believe in it, and we put in these people into positions. And as the Peter Principle suggests, that we are promoting them beyond their competence and their ability to function, and then they bust up, and then we kind of get traumatized. Also, we have a system here of capitalism in which it borders on predatory behavior, in which even though individuals knew that she doesn't have the capacity or the ability to be a doctor and a professor, etc., because there's money to be earned and so forth, they'll encourage her along in school, giving her all support she needs, maybe a psychologist, maybe a writer, maybe a nurse, everything, all the support she needs to graduate. But they're interested in the economic activity. But I'm seeing where there was this young man, a graduate student in Chicago, he shot up some others. We had in, I think it was Virginia, a detective there, another set were shot up. So we need to come to a place where people with true abilities should be allowed to progress. I don't want to blame the American with Disability Act, but people can use that act to say that they're being discriminated against because they have a disability. What individuals are even doing, people are making themselves disabled. They're smoking things, they're taking drugs and so on, and when they get hurt, then they realize that, you know, there's a quick way I can use this act and just stay with the school and just fudge it and fool it and play games and get a degree and then get a big life they can't deny because of this situation. And so further we go that I don't know why she was able to evade a criminal conviction in the shooting of her brother, and now she has shot some more. So it's an indication that several systems have failed, and here on out we need to ensure that these systems do not fail, and that people who truly have abilities should be able to move up, and those who don't have should be comfortable to understand that, hey, flipping burgers or working, picking corn and lettuce, it's okay too, as opposed to what I'm discovering as a school teacher and so on. We encouraging every student, and so everyone thinks that he's college bound and university material, and nobody's ever wanting to do the menial tasks. So we have to bring in the foreigners. And then we get into history where in Greece you had the plebeians, whatever, and then, or I think it was Greece or someone, and even in Rome, the citizens became so lazy and so into themselves that they don't want to do menial tasks. They brought in foreigners to be their soldiers and so on, and then they just turned the tide on them and overthrow them and shoot them up. So here on out, we need to be careful. Some way, somehow, let folks understand there's dignity in every work, and if your ability is of such that you shouldn't, you can't function at that level, why you spend the money and waste time to get up there? Can you imagine someone, these people who don't have no abilities, but because they were able to fudge it and they use the American Disability Act, become the president? What Sarah Palin, if she becomes the president, basically she should be just sitting on the sidelines, have a nice little, job, stay at home, do whatever, take care of the kids, for something that, but she's getting into things and they don't have the ability. We need to guard against this. It's a serious matter.